listen very carefully. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Excellent. Now, we call this story by a different name than what it's really called. The story that I'm going to read to you is actually called An Account of a Visit from St. Nicholas. But we know it more commonly as Twas the Night Before Christmas. When all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. With Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the crest of a new fallen snow gave the luster to midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they flew, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name as on they came. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen. To the top of the perch, to the top of the well, now dash away, dash away, dash away all! As dry leaves before the hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney came St. Nicholas with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimple, how merry, his cheek were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His little droll mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stub of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all went, like the down on a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas! My favorite Christmas story of all time.
You have money?
And you guys sounded fantastic. Excellent, thank you.